Hello and welcome back to the Cardboard Bunker. My name is Pieburn and today we are playing some more Space Engineers. And quite a bit of work has happened. What I wanted to do was do a lot of welding off camera so you guys don't have to see me place 5,000 blocks. It's quite a lot. I was also had a very disrupted schedule, so that made it a little difficult to record properly. Anyway, so what I've done is I put a roof on, I've welded up the walls. I'm flying, still getting used to flying, I haven't played for a little while. I've also started building our actual dock area. So these here, let me get rid of everything. Isn't that better? That's better. So here we've got what will be essentially an armored runway slash landing bay. The dinky little miner has been saved and put back to work, but that's about 2 hours worth of mining because I'm keeping all the stone. I need it all. I need an abundance of nickel for this. I'll point with the thing. This is all heavy armor, and here will be either connections or more than likely turrets. This is what I call a dual armor. Now I've shown some montages just earlier, but this is what I like to call my dual armor. So what we have is, I'll point via this layer here, is just solid light armor blocks. In the front is light armor halves, but turned so that the half is on the forward side and the gap behind that gives like a break, and we put some blocks for ribbing down through there. Inside that is our piping slash blast door armor. This just adds a lot more hit points in between, but it's also a different layer. So the physics engine calculates the outer layer, which will be heavy armor, then the next layer in, which is considered a whole different block. Behind that is a half block, so that's another amount. But some places in the actual ribbing it will be all solid light armor all the way through, so that'll just sort of be spread evenly. And we also have a sneaky little pipe here, which I'll probably put a small cargo container there as like an outside drop off. But anyway, we've run out of armored blocks, metal grids, but I still need to build this layer here, which will actually most of this will be open. And then this layer down here will be the under armor, and inside here will be the actual hangar for a lot of the workhorses for building the Janus, because that attack made me realize exactly how vulnerable we are here, so I'm going underground. I'll still use this in between, and the factory is going to get an armor upgrade. Pretty much the same as over there, but then I'm going to build some buildings on top to add some sort of extra disguise maybe, so that maybe it'll look a little nicer. Hey, it'll be fun. So yeah, that's about all I've got for now. Oh, another big announcement before I forget. Totally before I forget. Krill in Ravenshield's Discord mentioned that he plays in 3.1.1, and I realized that I've done a lot of survival pretty much at the default settings, minus the wolves or something like that, or occasionally the wolves and mods on top of that. But I've never played 3.1.1 before. And I tell you, this is about 7 or 8 hours worth of welding so far. This would have taken me an hour before. But that's 7 hours worth of welding, and I still haven't finished. I left this open on purpose so I could show you how it works. Each one of these will be a turret, and that's how I'm going to do the decks on the Janus. So if you can imagine, this is the top deck. On top of that will be turrets. In fact, do I have turrets? Do I have stuff? Maybe I can place some turrets right now. Well, imagine these to be, well, 25%. Imagine these, I'll just place it there. Well, imagine them to be, wrong button. I've been working in an office and using somebody else's computer, and now I'm not used to using my own keyboard anymore. Anyway, let's get rid of all of them for now. So just imagine that's one of the gun decks. And then maybe we'll have something bigger down here. And maybe we'll have vertical torpedo launchers here. Or maybe we'll have missile launchers. There's so many possibilities because this thing is going to be huge. I do have a plan. I have sketches. Maybe I'll post one up about here. Maybe I'll remember that. Hopefully I will. Sketch for the mining ship. That's the next project. So we've got the patchwork welder turtle thingy. And I've run into a little bit of trouble when I was off camera. I crashed there. I decided every time I replace something, I'm going to do it a slightly different color. Oh, and 2 pink markers here to remind me where to put connectors for different ships. Get rid of those pipes and put a connector here for the little miner. I'm going to put another connector here for this welder, probably like that model. Or maybe even one here, because this doesn't do anything. Anyway, I'll do all that off camera. I'll put a little montage together and I'll see you in the next episode, if not sooner. Anyway, have fun. Welcome back. I've been doing some welding and some planning. This great big arm here is essentially the walkway to get onto the Janus. These are the stairs and the stairwell to come down off one of the main sort of landing areas. Down the middle here, this will take you into the hangar itself. Come down one more level. And here you go. This is the actual walkway into the Janus itself. So you come along this way. You'll pass through one door into another door and you will be on the observation deck of the Janus. I was thinking, should I come out and do some more welding? And I saw a message from Alfred Dumas, who watched my last video. Sorry about that. And he said that I should put some welders on the front here and add some heavy armor blocks to help protect these guys. And I think that is a fantastic idea, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right this very minute. There we go. I took the opportunity to move the turrets and add a missile turret now that we've got a few missiles in there. We also have the means to make some more. Once I've got the new miner, we'll be able to dig that out more. I'll also be able to go down and get some nickel from over there, some more cobalt. We're going to need a lot more cobalt, uranium, silver, gold, magnesium over there. That's the one I really want to go to. And then we've got the one, where is it, over here, ice and magnesium. I may need to get some ice on the way through too. So once I've placed all the interior walls down here too, there'll be glass in the front so you can look out that direction. There'll be some glass on the back too so you can look out in that direction. We may even add, on top of the observation area, we'll need to put some Gatling turrets to offer some protection while we're building. We'll be building out in this direction, and we will be building the gun decks first. So we should be safe from any attack coming in this direction. Anyway, I will say that that is going to be the end of the episode. And as such, I'd like to say thank you to Alfred for watching and your comment and suggestion. I've taken that on board. I would also like to thank everyone else who commented before. I really appreciate your input. Have fun and enjoy yourselves, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.